Okay, before we get into this, there was a little bit of a change of plan-ish. Due to some misconduct, Nathan Ormond has been ejected from the 43 following the incident between him and the stewards. He will not be driving this season at all. Not under the 43 in any race, which means there was the car open. Julio Cesar was elected to take his place, and he accepted the offer. That means Julio Cesar will not be part-time for Club Ross this season. That means called in last minute to get in the car to join in was Cody Lamas, who will be making his first career start here in Pensacola if he can make it through the shootout, which is today. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the non-charter shootout here at Pensacola Superspeedway. This is totally the first time I've run this. I didn't already run this, and then Ormond did his thing. Totally not. Kill me. But we're here. It's a 10-lap shootout here at Pensacola Superspeedway, where we will have to see who is going to get through. There's 13 people here today trying to get through into the actual event, and only 10 are going to make it. Of the 13, 3 people are going to be left out for us to have a 42-car field. On pole position is Sean Ard in the 9 car for Fitzwater Australia Racing. After his teammate just got ejected, he starts on pole for the shootout. Ard, this is a very good start. It's a very good start to his first career round. We'll see if he can put it all together and get himself into the qualifying session. Alongside Daniel Bouchard, who's coming up from lights from this exact team that he is driving for now, Monaco Dynasty Racing. And he's hoping to make his first start count as well. He's a rookie this year, but he's full-time. On row 2, you got Cody Lamas. It was originally going to be Julio Cesar in this car today, but they had to get Lamas out of the garage. He's going to be a little off because he didn't get to compete in practice, but neither did Julio. No part-timers competed in free practice. They had their own practice earlier in the week, but again, Lamas wasn't able to compete in that because he wasn't expected to race here today. Alongside Chris Dodd in the 24, Dodd returning back to racing part-time for Full Frontal Motorsports, and a lot of hopefuls think that he's going to be the one winning this title for the part-timers this year. On row 3, you got PJ Karenko in the Fallout Racing number 36 car. Karenko in his first race back since Season 3, but he's full-time, unlike Dodd. Karenko trying to get himself a reputation back after losing it in the first 3 seasons, not performing as well as he was expected. Alongside Sean Angel in the 22 for Red Stallion Racing, down there by circumstance. He's just kind of stuck in Red Stallion. Last time this happened was Bobby Jones, but let's hope Angel doesn't succumb to the same fate that Jones did. On row 4, you got Alex Benyako, Angel's teammate. Benyako appeared in a few rounds last season, fought in the part-time championship, but also replaced Shepard in the 34 car after his injury. Alex Benyako has some experience after last season. We'll see what he can do in his new number 20 car for Red Stallion Racing. Alongside Gatlin Downey in the number 79 for Hood Huddleston Stuco Racing. This has been theorized to be their final year as a team. So Gatlin Downey's going to have to start looking for a new team right off the bat if it's true. But Downey just needs to make this first race at Pensacola to start making his case at the start of the season. On row 5, Laughter Stuco in her goodbye tour. Hopefully she can make the season opener here at Pensacola. It would make it so she could make every single one before her retirement at the end of this season. Alongside Jack Benyako, who is the cousin of Alex Benyako. Jack fought for the title in the Panasonic Light Series last season, did not get it over Johan Arndt, who he is still down in light, surprisingly. But Jack Benyako in his first start as well with his cousin. We'll see how they can do as a team. On row 6, you got Connor Monaco for Hood Huddleston Stuco Racing, the last member of HHSR. Connor Monaco trying to live up to the name of his other brothers who both have 1 win to their name. Can he get one here at Pensacola? But he'll have to qualify through first. Alongside Stephen Thompson Stephen Thompson on row 6 here at Pensacola. He is now at Monaco Dynasty Racing after not being able to find a good ride after lackluster performance last season. Thompson just trying to get a good result here. And on the last row, all alone in the back, is Connor Hurley in the 63 for Fallout Racing. Hurley has some work to do, but at Pensacola, that's the place where you'll be able to qualify, get to the front pretty quickly to qualify in. It's only 3 spots he needs to make up. As we're rounding turn 2, Sean Ard. It's his very first start. If I'm correct, Bouchard did make a Royale start back in Season 4. Lamas, this will be his first start as well. Ard and Lamas are teammates down in Lights for Freeze Team Racing. So those two, maybe they'll work together on that inside line to push through, to both make it through. But the pressure is going to be on, because again, only 3 people will be out, so you don't want to be in those bottom 3 spots. This race will be 10 laps, which this track is the biggest track on the schedule, if I'm correct, when it comes to Superspeedway. Well, not when it comes to tracks overall. That would probably be, I'd say probably Nahuapi, probably later on the schedule, is the biggest track. But when it comes to speedways, this is the one. Going to open the season for its 3rd time. Started opening the season 4. We've had some great races since then. Let's hope to make it another one, but it all starts here. The beginning of the racing season will be the non-charter shootout here at Pensacola Superspeedway. Sean Ard for Fitzwater Australia Racing. As the pace car is in, he will lead him down to the green flag to start the shootout, the fight for the 10 spots left in the race. Green flag is in the air. We barrel down towards turn 1. The 9, all the way down there, being pushed by his Panasonic Lights teammate, Cody Lamas. And it seems to be working a little bit, but Lamas looking to peak. He wants it early, but he's going to stick in line. The 9 and the 11 are down low, pushing down to turn 2 with help from Karenko and Angel behind. As we're at a 2, Lamas and Karenko jump low. The teammates are going to fight. They're not going to work together today. There's Connor Hurley. Again, he needs to just make up 3 spots as he's down the inside of the 5 car of Stephen Thompson and the 79 of Gatlin Downey to try to get himself in. It's now Cody Lamas out of 4. He'll lead the first lap here at Pensacola, the first lap of the racing season, but it's only the non-charter shootout. He leads it. Cody Lamas out front. Karenko, though, you know he's got to be hungry to get that win. Try to prove that he is not a waste. And he is going to get down the inside. Karenko versus Lamas here on lap 2 of 10. Sunoco and Dodd down low. Some real old veterans. 2 people from season 1. The only 2 people from season 1. Unless you want to count Thompson, because Thompson was only part-time back then. Working together, but here comes Daniel Bouchard. Bouchard wants a piece of this, but they are all in currently. As Connor Monaco is going to get himself a few spots, but right now it's Hurley, Downey, and Thompson who are out. Looking in. Karenko is not going to get the spot on Cody Lamas. Lamas is going to get a boost from the outside from Alex Bignacco, going to dive low to block the low line, and Lamas is back to the lead on lap 3. Cody Lamas, that Farmers Insurance number 11 car for Clever Haas Racing. It's a rank B team versus the rank Ds, all stacking up behind him, except for that 24 of the 24 and the 9. The 9 for rank C and the 24 for rank A, although this is a super speedway. Super speedways are the place where this kind of thing doesn't matter as much. Karenko finally gets the line, and he's down the inside. Karenko's going to lead this lap, but can he clear him? He will. Karenko, your new leader, but Laughter Stucco already making a charge. She doesn't want to just get into her last season opener. She wants to win the shootout to get in. The 5 and the 79 seem to be losing the pack behind. That's not what they want to see. Angel and Dodd fighting for the last transfer spot is a weird thing to say. But right now, it's still Sunoco versus Karenko at the front of the field. Sunoco has help from Daniel Bouchard and Connor Monaco. Connor obviously, no, he's not going to work with his brother's team. Oh, but Bouchard's able to shut the door. You'd think that those two would work together because Connor has direct connections to Ryan, the team owner of Monaco Dynasty. But as we finish, so lap 5, nearing the halfway point of this race, it's still Karenko. As Sunoco jets down the inside, these two have been around for so long. Although Karenko, we have not seen him since season 3. He was one of the original ones. He was the original driver of the number 9 at Fitzwater, Australia, back when that car was full-time. Now it's not. It's only part-time currently. So Karenko trying to prove that he may deserve a spot back at that team eventually. Karenko still leading this race. Lamas had a challenge on the outside but was blocked. Quick and easy block on that outside line. Alex Benyako and Sean Ard fighting for the last transfer spot. Angel should be good on that inside line. As long as he could just stick with Connor Monaco, he should be fine. Oh, but he lost it. He lost the speed on the inside line, and it's actually going to be Angel moving down. It's now Angel versus Benyako for the last spot. It's two teammates. Jack Benyako, both of their teammates. He's up there in 5th. He's safe right now. As we're past the halfway point of this shootout, Karenko blocking every line he can to keep the lead. Bouchard looks down the inside, not going to get there. Now Sunoco doesn't have help. It looks like this outside line's going to have the strength out of 4, and Karenko knows that. He's peeking that outside. He's just watching them, waiting. There he goes. Karenko jets to the outside to block the 11 car because the 11 car's got a ton of speed. Is he going to shoot down low? He's going to cross over to try to take the lead back from Karenko. No, he won't. He's going to stick on the outside with Jack, but Jack's going to push him wide. Jack Benyako is going to make it 3 wide between himself, Lamas, and Sunoco. That really does not help the 11 car and Clever Haas Racing's hopes for getting their part-time car into the season opener. The 5 car has lost the pack. He continues to drop back, but it's still Angel and Benyako fighting for the last spot, but they're trying to push Hurley. And Lamas back. Dodd losing it. But we're coming to lap 8. It's still Karenko who's been holding these guys at bay for a while. Sunoco wasn't given the chance to challenge with that 3 on his inside. So Karenko will continue to lead this race. It's not that no one has the speed to challenge, that everyone's trying to get a chance to challenge at him, so no one's actually challenging him. Sunoco might be the first challenger though. She's got no one on her outside, no one close enough behind to challenge. This could be Sunoco's chance to take the lead. Dodd jumps down low. But Bouchard was close enough after all. As he'll jet down the inside with help from Alex Benyako. Who's out of it now? It's still Sean Angel. This is not what Sean Angel wants right now. For him and the team he's driving for, Red Stallion, they want to get in this. I think Thompson has officially lost the draft altogether, and I think that's it for Thompson. But his teammate, Daniel Bouchard, is lurking in the back of PJ Karenko for the lead of this shootout. 2 laps to go. Angel's gonna need something to close up on the 9, who's gonna be the one he's gonna battle for this final spot, it looks like. Angel was able to wrap the outside line. That's very smart. Use the outside line to try to gain speed, gain time. Lamas, desperate to get position to get away, but they push Connor Monaco wide. That's not what Connor Monaco needs coming to the final lap. And Angel's got a ton of speed. He's going to get through him easily, and that'll push Angel into a transfer position. White flag is in the air for PJ Kurenko, and Fallout Racing trying to win the first shootout of the season. But Bouchard down the inside. It's the two brand new teams fighting head-to-head for the win. Red Stallion and Alex Benyako close behind. He's railing that outside. He wants to draft with Kurenko here. Bouchard has the edge, but as we come out of two, Kurenko and Bouchard back side by side. Kurenko back around. Can he keep it? Can he get clear? He can! Kurenko! It looks like he's got this one in the bag. I don't think Connor Monaco's got the speed to make it back. Alex losing time. Can Connor Monaco reach him in time? No! PJ Kurenko wins the shootout in his first race back since Season 3. What a performance in his first race back. And at the line, it's Connor Monaco, Gatlin Downey, and Steven Thompson, who will not make the race. And by 300th, Sean Angel will make it. The last three spots go to Red Stallion Racing. That cut it maybe a little too close at the end there. Way too close for comfort, but they made it anyway. Great job out of Kurenko, showing he still knows how to get it done, still knows how to race, and is trying to prove that his dry streak back at Fitzroy, Australia was just a fluke, and he's here to fight. Congratulations to PJ Kurenko as he takes the shootout, and he will make it into the race along with we'll cover that in just a moment on who else is getting in total. But Kurenko and Hurley pull a 1-2 for Fallout Racing in the shootout. Very strong start to this team season. Exactly what they needed to do. Let's go look at your finishing results. So it's PJ Kurenko taking the win here in the shootout, and he will make it into the race with his teammate lining up right behind Connor Hurley, not a rookie. Need to fix that. Daniel Bouchard in third, Lamas in fourth. After replacing Julio Cesar and having no time to practice, a very strong fourth position gives the team hope. Chris Dodd down in fifth will make his first race back since season 4. Laughter Struco will make her last season opener of her career. In sixth, Sean Ard in his first start will bring both him and his teammate in lights Cody Lamas in to the race. And then Red Stallion Racing will fill out 8th, 9th, and 10th. The last three spots in the shootout. Connor Monaco in his first start won't live up to the names of his brothers, and he will not make the season opener. Gatlin Downey and Steven Thompson, two veterans of the sport, not going to make it into the season opener, which is a shock between the whole pit, as we will not see either of them, even though we've seen both of them since Season 3 make the season opener. Well, Thompson since Season 3, Downey since Season 2, but neither of them will make it here today. HHSR took a pretty big hit. Congratulations to PJ Kurenko and especially Fallout Racing for the 1-2. Off camera, they're going to do a few laps out on track and put in a few laps to see where they line up in qualifying, and then we will set the grid and get ready to go in single car qualifying. But until then, ciao.